Get ready for a beautiful journey. It's Friends Day Fridays on Tea Time with Afternoon Social. We're steeping tales of fun stuff from adventure stories to tips and advice, one cup at a time. So grab your favorite tea, snuggle into your coziest nook, and join our terrific party.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tea Time with Afternoon Social. I'm Teresa Lauterbach, your host in today's Friends Day Fridays, and we have the honor of welcoming a very special guest. He embodies the spirit of Christmas cheer like nobody else. Our celebrity guest is the one and only Santa Claus.
Hello! Good to see you, Teresa.
Hello. Now, before you think he's about chimney slides and reindeer rides, let me tell you, he's a man of many talents. He's a visionary toy maker, and his workshop is a wonderland where imagination takes flight. But Santa's not just about playthings. He's a whiz with gizmos, a tech-savvy Santa who's developed clever logarithms to know who's naughty and who's nice. He also maintains a small herd of flying reindeer used in a proprietary express toy delivery system. In his spare time, he does several meet and greets with children to help determine what their Christmas wishes are. So, hello again, Santa. Thanks for joining us here at our tea time.
Well, thank you. Good to be here. I hear good things.
Yeah. Hey, and we're speaking of tea time. I think we'll just open up with a good first question. Does Santa drink tea? Do you drink tea?
Oh, yes. Nothing like a nice cup of Earl Grey with a little sugar and some milk in it. Wonderful.
Oh, fantastic. So you can always sit down and have tea time with Santa. Great. I'm glad so that's why you like joining our tea party today, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I thought maybe the ladies might have some questions they'd like to have answered. So I thought about a few things that they might be interested in finding out about you that nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, first off, they loved to hear stories about like where you and Mrs. Claus met.
Yes.
Yeah, how did you two meet?
Well, really, I need to back up before that a little bit. When I was a young lad, what you may not know is actually my Uncle Eric started the winter gift giving. What had happened, this huge meteor had hit the earth and things got really cold, very cold. And he could see that my little friends and I, we just weren't happy. We had nothing to do. We were bored, couldn't go out anymore. So he started making toys for us. And it just kind of caught on. And every year he would pass out toys and I started helping him. And, he got older. So eventually I kind of took that over. But in his day, there weren't so many people. And so he could go from cave to cave giving out toys, but I'm like, Uncle Eric, world's gotten bigger, and there's things we need to maybe make it more, improved. And he was fine with that. He's like, hey, it's yours now, which I'm kind of like now, like, oh, thanks. But anyway, I decided what we needed was, first of all, a better way to make toys. Because he would drag this bag of rock toys from cave to cave, and oh my, that got heavy. So I had some elf friends that we were talking, and they were actually kind of intrigued by the toy making, and they had some very innovative ideas for the time, like making toys out of wood, things like that. So that's kind of where that started. But when the delivery came, I was like, there's so many more people. We got to make this more efficient. And I had come across the idea of getting a sleigh and having reindeer pull them. So I looked into where can I get reindeer. And there was a farm nearby, a ranch, I guess I should say, for reindeer. And this rancher, he made some of raised, whatever, some really fine reindeer. And I went there to inquire, and I met his daughter.
No.
Oh, let me tell you, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, and she worked with the reindeer. She was a reindeer trainer, and she was very skilled. And we just sort of hit it off, And over time, she helped me get, a herd of reindeer that was just right for what I needed. Now, I was so mesmerized when I met her. I didn't really understand what she was telling me about the magic lessons she had been giving them. I was just like, it would be great to have these reindeer pull the sleigh. And I wanted to get the reindeer from her. What can I say? So, anyway, the big night came, and we loaded up the sleigh, and we had hitched up the reindeer. And she started telling me how she's kind of afraid of heights. And I didn't understand. That didn't make sense to me what she meant. But I'm like, okay, you don't want to go on along. That's fine. So she told me the words to say to get the reindeer to go. And next thing I know, the sleigh just flew in the air. Oh my! I didn't understand they were magical reindeer, that she had taught them how to fly, Oh, that was a surprise. I was so startled. And, but I went on with it, got things delivered. And she had the biggest laugh when I got back. And, we just had such a good time. And, things went from there. And eventually I proposed. And here we are. It's been a great time with her.
Well, did you have a big fancy winter wedding, or did you?
Oh yeah. We of course invited all the elves. We had it at the ranch with all the family and the deer and everything. And yeah, it was a very nice wedding, I think.
Very cool. So, I see that you're wearing purple. Yeah, I know ladies are into fashion, and they're probably wondering, Santa must have a fashion style besides just red. So can you explain a little bit of that?
Well, the dress reds are really for Christmas and for the meet and greets with the children. This is more of a casual suit for me here at the workshop. And so I just like to wear different colors, and I just happen to put the purple on today. I have others. Need to switch it up once in a while, that kind of thing.
Cool. We'll jump back to Mrs. Claus. What does she do on your, like year round, or even on the one big night? Does she help you with making your toys, or?
Well, yes, she helps me with a lot of things. Of course, the reindeer are really, she's the caregiver to the reindeer. She's very good. That's how she was raised. She speaks reindeer. What can I say? But she's very good at organizing. It's been, we really work together in the toy workshop with the elves. It's really been a nice, corporate effort, if you will. And so, yeah, and like I said, she doesn't like flying, so the deliveries are on me, but that's okay. She's just so important to me in every other aspect. And what matters is the children and making them happy, and we getting the toys out, that sort of thing.
Very good. So, is there any last minute suggestions that these ladies can give for their significant others if they haven't gotten their shopping done?
I always hate to guess for people. It's a challenge. You'd be amazed at what people tell me they really want for Christmas.
That might be a little risque.
No, some days, I don't know. So, my stock suggestion, just hang a little mistletoe in a strategic place, and I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Well, is there any other interesting stories you have for us? Like, have you ever been caught when you're making a delivery?
Oh, Once in a while. Yes, I know. It's a little noisy. I mean, you tried landing a small herd of deer in a sleigh on roofs. It can be a challenge, and it makes a little noise, if you might imagine.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon for one of the moms or dads to be, looking what's going on, and I'll see them out of the corner of my eye, but I'll just continue. Usually they're a little shy, and I understand. So, but, before I go, I'll just give them a little wink and let them know, hey, you're good. It's fine.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to leave with our ladies this afternoon? What?
Well, I will just say, stay on the nice list. It's not really that hard. Just be kind and caring for everyone. I mean, that's what we're all here for, is take care of each other, And, I'm just so happy to give to the nice people of the world. It is just my most important thing ever that brings me so much joy.
Very good. Now, I know our ladies like to bake. So, shall we give them a heads up as to what they need to leave you for a snack?
Well, don't tell Mrs. Claus. The chocolate chip. That's my fave. Just saying.
Okay. Is there anything they can make for the reindeer?
Oh, that's such a good question. That Rudolph, he's partial to the occasional sugar cube. So I think leaving a few sugar cubes on the roof would be very appreciated by the deer. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that might be a little difficult for our ladies, but I'm sure their husbands will be more than happy to go climb up on the roof for them.
Modern problems, what can I say?
Well, thank you so much, Santa, and I don't know if there's something else that you'd like to share with us that might not know. I know we'll be looking on NORAD for you on that great big night.
Oh, NORAD. I like to be a surprise. And NORAD, since they started learning to track me, I mean, it's okay, but I have to admit, it's like, ixnay on the sleigh, okay? But, it's what it is. And I've thought about maybe a stealth sleigh, something like that, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, really.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you joined us for our tea time with Afternoon Social today on Friends Day Fridays. And you get the honor of being the only male guest for my podcast.
I feel special. Thank you. Oh, such an honor. Thank you.
That puts you really at the top of the celebrity status. So thank you again for joining us. And if you don't have any more quick stories for us, I guess we will try to chat with you later. And I know you're going to be busy here the next couple of days.
Oh, yeah. It's the busy time. That's for sure. We've been working really hard and more to go.
Yeah, I'm sure you've probably getting the sleigh all geared up and ready for that big flight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you again, Santa, and we will chat with you later.
Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.